Where do I begin? The first person I'm going to quote is my friend named Alejandro Navarro. And he says, quote, "No one can be real all the time. We've all told lies." That's true. We've all lied before. So when people go around saying they're real, they're really not, because we've all lied in one way or another. No one is completely honest at every point in their life. Alex was right about that. Shout out to him. The second person I'm going to quote is Tupac Shakur. He says in a 2005 song, and I quote, "If you want to be real with me, be real with me. But if you want to be fake, move on to the next one. That ain't me." I'm going to go with Tupac's quote. If you want to be fake, move on to the next person. Because that ain't me. Now, yeah, I've told lies before. I've done all that before. But when it comes to movies, you better believe that I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to tell you where it is. And this piece of shit that you're looking at right here, this picture, the 35th anniversary, it's crap. It really is. All it is Halloween Part 1 all over again. What's so special about it? Nothing. It's just Part 1 on Blu-ray. And then they claim that the picture looks better because Dean Cundy supervised it. I normally don't make it a point to let people know what I have in my house. I don't do that because it's none of their business. But listen to me. I have a high definition flat screen. I put the Blu-ray in and looked at it for myself. And I really didn't see a big difference. What the hell is the difference? What did Dean Cundy do that was so different? I didn't see it. And all you have as a special feature is you have a new audio commentary track with John Carpenter and Jamie Lee Curtis. What more could he possibly say about the film that he hasn't said already? "Hey Jamie, how are you? You've gotten older." And she looks back at his candy ass and she says, "Hey John, you're still fake as hell because you don't want anything to do with Halloween, and yet you're reaping the benefits of it." Is that what they can say to each other? They've said everything they needed to say. It's really a shitty Blu-ray. I did not like it at all. The only reason that I bought it in the first place is because Steph Hutchinson asked me to get it. And he's so kind. He's a wonderful man. It's the least I could do. He's the only thing that makes Halloween worth tolerating. He's the only good thing left in Halloween. Nice guy, very humble guy. Now, I don't know what happened to the Halloween theme, but something is different about it, and it has been since like 2003. I don't know what they did to it, but it's slightly different. If you're as obsessed with the theme as I am, you would notice it. That's another reason why I got the Blu-ray, to see if it was going to have those certain sounds that I like. And yep, it did. It sounds just like it did before. But other than that, it's a shitty Blu-ray, because all it has is Jamie Lee Curtis talking at some fan convention that she really didn't want to be at in the first place. No surprise there. It really sucked. That's all I can say. It was horrible. I did not like it at all. It didn't do anything. It just has Jamie Lee Curtis at a convention. No special features at all. And then they try to act like they care about us. They don't care about us. Because if they cared about us, we would have had Halloween 9 by now. And Steph Hutchinson As much as the Michael Myers fanatic likes you, he has to ask you, why did you say that they have to appeal to a bigger audience? They can't just go by a small fan base. Well, Steph, the Michael Myers fanatic is going to be perfectly honest with you. Nobody else gives a shit about Halloween, so they might as well go with the small fan base, because no one else cares. They stopped caring years ago. So you have a small group of people that still care, so like idiots, we're standing there, waiting for this thing to happen. And what do we get? Nothing. All we get is a Blu-ray with Jamie Lee Curtis being somewhere she really doesn't want to be. She acted like it was killing her to be at that convention. Horror movies not a part of my life anymore. Well, go home. Nobody asked you to come. Go home. Nobody said, Jamie Lee, will you please come? Nobody put a gun to your head. Nobody made you come. I can't even put this rant in all the groups on Facebook, because the butthurt administrators would just remove it and remove me. Why? Because I don't kiss people's ass and that bothers them. That's why all of your breath stink. Everyone in the horror community, their breath stinks from kissing too much ass. You walk up to somebody in the horror community, hey, how you doing? Oh, your breath stinks. Smells like ass. You've been kissing somebody's ass. That's all you do. I'm not going to do that. If you want to be real with me, be real with me. But if you want to be fake, move on to the next one. That ain't me. It's not me, and it's never going to be me. I'm so sorry. It's never going to be me. That's why I don't have friends. Except for one true friend that's there for me no matter what. And as I've said so many times before, I would rather have one real friend than to have 1,000 fake ones. That's not going to change. This Blu-ray sucked. It was just their way of cashing in on the success of the original Halloween. Nothing more, nothing less. The only thing that I like about this Blu-ray is that it still had the song from before. It had the same version. But other than that, I really didn't like it. And to quote Tupac Shakur one final time, if you want to be real with me, then be real with me. But if you want to be fake, move on to the next one, because that ain't me. That's the way it is. I'm the Michael Myers fanatic. And whether you jabronis like it or not, I approve this message.
Can you hear me speak?
H2O sucks, and that's about it.
I paid the price for being hellbound.
Hi, and I approve. I'm the Michael Myers fanatic.